In the 13th century, the Mongol Empire was the most fearsome force on earth, a world defined by skill, endurance, and the vast, open steppe. At the heart of this warrior culture lived a woman who was never defeated, Khutulun. She was the great-great-granddaughter of the legendary Genghis Khan, but she wanted nothing to do with the sheltered life of a typical princess. While her many brothers scrambled for political power, Khutulun was training to become the most elite warrior in Central Asia. Standing nearly 6 feet tall, she was a commanding presence. The explorer Marco Polo described her as a figure of incredible strength and agility. Her father, the powerful ruler Kaidu, considered her his most trusted advisor. He refused to go into any battle without her by his side, claiming she was as swift and precise as a hawk. She was his secret weapon and most brilliant strategist. But it was her private life that became the stuff of legend. When it came time to marry, Khutulun agreed, but on one impossible condition: any suitor had to defeat her in a wrestling match. If he won, he'd gain a royal bride. But if he lost, he had to give her 100 of his finest horses. Men flocked from every corner of the empire, princes, generals, and famous champions, all certain they could overpower a woman. One by one they stepped into the ring, and one by one Khutulun dismantled their confidence, using their own momentum against them. She didn't just win, she proved that technique and focus were more powerful than brute force. Soon Khutulun didn't have a husband, but she did have a personal herd of over 10,000 horses, making her one of the wealthiest people in the land. Her most famous match was against a handsome prince so confident he staked 1,000 horses on the outcome. Even Khutulun's father begged her to consider letting him win to avoid a diplomatic incident. The match was a masterclass in endurance. Finally, she saw her opening, gripped his arm, and sent him to the dust with a perfect throw. Her father even tried to name her as his successor, bypassing all 14 of her brothers. Though political maneuvering ultimately stopped her from becoming the Great Khan, her spirit was never broken. She eventually chose a husband on her own terms, a man who respected her strength, not one who tried to defeat it. To this day, her legacy lives on. Before a wrestling match, Mongolian athletes perform a traditional dance and wear an open front vest. This is a tribute to Khutulun, a permanent reminder of the undefeated woman and a warning to never underestimate your opponent. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this story, don't forget to like and subscribe for more.